This is the time I discovered how severely lactose intolerant I am.
Oh, lactose intolerant and podcast do not go well together.
The day before, I knew I had like a dairy sensitivity. The day before, I ate a deep dish pizza with people.
Trouble. Lots of cheese.
I took a bunch of those Lactaid pills. I was like, I'm going to be fine. Nothing happened that night. Nothing happened the next morning. I'm good.
Okay.
Go to do this podcast at 4 p.m. I sit down to do the podcast in this girl's studio apartment.
Oh, no.
And it hits. I'm
no.
I'm sweating. And I'm like trying to keep it together. And I'm doing decent. I'm having sort of like a manic episode where I'm like saying nonsense in the podcast. I'm like, it's crazy with bagels. And I love that stuff. Makes no sense. And then they start talking about Elvis. And they're like,
oh my God.
They're like, Elvis died on the toilet. I'm like, don't say toilet. And they're like, do you think he like pooped so hard that he died? I was like, I need to go to the bathroom right now. We need to stop the podcast. I need to go to the bathroom. And then I had thunderous diarrhea.
Oh, and you know their mics could probably pick it up.
It's a studio apartment. It was right there.
Oh!
And I was just like...
Did you try to courtesy flush it, time it?
Yeah. Or she also... she goes, we have like a spray that you could spray before. Like right when I was going to the bathroom.
Did she see it in your eyes?
Yeah. There was no... This was not a big pee. This was... It was like... These poor people had to just sit through that. It was so embarrassing. And then we just had to do the podcast after that.
That is awful.
It was very embarrassing.
That's a horror story.
Yeah. And it happened. And they probably have a recording of it. And they just had to sit there and wait for me to finish diarrhea.
Oh,
that's
no.
how I am lactose intolerant.
That is not the way you want to find out.
No.
Ugh. In your stomach, when it's that kind of stomach pain,
yeah.
I'm surprised you held it for as much as you can, because that's usually when all of the control goes out of the window.
Yeah. It was, as soon as they said toilet with Elvis, I was like, then we're done. Like,
isn't the worst too when your whole head is all you could think is like, can I say it now? Should I say it now? Should I go now? Is now the time? I should just tell them to stop. I should just like.
It was horrible. Mike, I gotta.
Perfect time.
That's pretty much what it is.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Yep.
Did you ever watch that episode back to see your face before?
No.
I know what my face looks like when you're in that moment. You're red, your eyes, like there's a whole other face going on.
I will never watch or listen to that. It was so.
Just tell Mandy what it is afterwards. We'll post a picture right here.
Oh God.
Actually, if I'm ever on Joe Rogan, I'll do that again.
Okay.
I'll eat a deep dish the day before.
Yeah, that's perfect.